Um, Good evening, dear friends all over the world. You see, things is getting out of hand. If Igwe Putuzo can come in the social media telling Biafran government that he's the one that blocked Zuma and kill him, it is worrisome. I have challenging this criminal or idiots called Ross, Igwe Putuzo and the Holy Ghost, who say is a spirit. That spirit ga-egbu ebe ahụ ị na-egbuchasị ụmụ Biafra jaha ke oge nkere nye ha $30 million ha sorozie oke nkere hapụzi jenere ihe a na-egbuchacha ụmụ Biafra na ana Biafra ụmụnede na-agbagharagara ebe niile na-agbagharagara Imo na-agbagharagara Anambra na-agbagharagara ndị a enwezi ihe ha na-eme na-abụghị ịrụ họtel na ịrụ ụlọ na-emere ihe dị iche iche and ọsọsọ mụ na Emmanuel Remedios na-ekwu against these people. Ndị ọzọ na-eze ọnwụ. Why can't you rise up, you Biafrans, and condemn evil? Tell them what they are doing is wrong. After maybe few people na carry government. Ha enweghị ike carry Biafran government led by Dr. Ngozi Orameze. It is not happen. As na okenye furu ekwu okenye furu ekwu ọba arụ nwata a gwara anụrụ bụkwa arụ n'isi ya ada okenye ada anọ n'ụlọ ewu mụọ n'ọgbụ ife a ụmụaka na-emezi ihe abụrụzikwe ọrụ eduri ha otu a ka a ga-esi send na training because Biafran government need to send these people Europe, European Union, America, Russia, different places for training, North Korea, South Korea, Australia, Austria, Germany, France, Holland. Igwe Putuzo. These people are using diabolic. They are using diabolic. They don't know anything about war. They don't know how to talk about his own people. They just believe in killing, drinking blood because they swallow tortoise inside their stomach. They put some witchcraft in their body. Protection. You are protecting yourself. Are you protecting Biafrans? As long as I'm plan against me also 1 million Nigerians. Still, you people are not killing where Biafrans is. The spirit of Biafra, the land of Biafra, money in Biafra land will get you. So you also own the enemy maroon. Deep yours where Gorono, on a Gokarede, no, Ebu Yebu, on a Gokarende Bakasi, Achusase. Yenje Gogua Homo Biafra only to Yoguano. Enough is enough. This is Ross, Ross, we go Putuzo, call Holy Ghost in case they are spirit. Mwakwe Bonne Sogare Sonia Barawa. On a decubera for the Konya Kwashaka on the Garami. I'm a more to a Gonyad, Neno Garami, because of non agwo. Gikona agwo. Manajebe, Habanari of Imana Hesika, the Ruana. Nay, na Biafra, a were a trog, about Petru and Ebu. Manobrum with Dog and I wrote Muhammad. I did answer Mana Bahajan Gore, your boss. Shame on them. Those are about the chicken all low, but defense secretary, you and your team, the shovel are killing BDF. I'll also go to a bit of a state in a state. State in a state, be a trauma, to her, chota. They will have a gano. Avoid that carry on. Hana hates in now for Nesiria. Mano Hagesiriha. Seba can get the woku mbeda. Man, enough is enough. Onyo when I didn't cut a umaka. ụmụaka amama emere ikwu njezi na ụmụ nwaanyị ozime gwara ha dị ogwu ụmụaka emebeghị ife ama na-awụsi ọbara hapụ ụmụnne ha ụmụ Biafra azụ ha chebe na-eje agbagbusi ndị mmadụ ekere apụsị mmadụ eme arụ ezu oshi onye na-ara ego nkeri ego rie ọ bụ onye ochi ọ bụ kidnapa ịfụ na onwe ihe ọ na-arụ bifo
ịma na asị na ọ na-abịa egwu usoro nkịta ije ọ na-eri nsị maka na mgbe ụfọdụ okenye onye si ya wụ onye echichi onye nze onye ichie si ya bụ onye echichi sobe nwaanyị ije mgbe ụfọdụ because of nwaanyị o mee mistake obido kwugheriwe obido tagheriwe ọnụ na-ajụzi ma onye ọnọzikwu ya because of nwaanyị onye nwaanyị egbugha n'elu ụwa ọ ga-adị ogologo ndụ nwoke a na-ekwubu ka mmadụ bifo ma since o bido sowe Ngozi Ọrabueze a okwu ya na-adazi aja okwu ya niile adazi a na-adapụzi adapụ ọ na-ekwuzi ka onye na-aṅụ mkpụrụ mmiri so ọ bụ na o nwere ji direct number ya biko ya forward through me ya I need to talk to him direct one on one ọkwa na South Africa ka ọ nọ mụ anọkwu na South Africa I need to talk to him one on one ka m gwa ya okwu ebe ọ ya baya na ntị because nke a na-ekwu online ebe ọ nwere ga-ekwucha ya na ya I need to talk to him one on one and to call him about the voice note call him and talk to him one on one so onwe ji nọmba ya biko ya tie na platform a ka m kọpụrụ ya dị.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone and depending from where you're watching us from. This is Biafra Watchman TV. We're live and we are direct. Quick one. I believe you guys have heard the voice. You know who this man is. He called himself Ezendibo, in South Africa. I have called some of my bubbles where in South Africa. I've asked them, is this man the Ezendibo we have in South Africa? They said no. You also heard the voice of one of our brother there. He said he's looking for his contact to call him. That he's also there in South Africa. That he want to put call across to him. To call him to order. You know, this man made me to understand why MNK said, even foolish people also grow old. Do you see the narrative this man is trying to portray? Do you see the narrative this man is projecting? We all saw how both Hope Uzodinma and Soludo were recruiting boys. And the time happens that the boys they are recruiting to fight Biafra Liberation Army. They are now doing our job. They are now maltreating our people. This man is trying to project the narrative that it's Biafra Liberation Army that are doing all those things. Why is this? Sometimes I'll be asking myself if this thing is just a plan, is a orchestrated plan. Because what these guys are doing, it looks as if they've planned ahead of time. It seems this thing is a well-planned something. Is it Butuzo? Is it look at the name he's calling Butuzo? Say they are buying our people. The same man we are praising Butuzo. The same man, hey, which time he said, what is it? There's something they want to do. He said he will send Biafra, he will tell PM to send Biafra Liberation Army. Who are the Biafra Liberation Army he was talking about then? Oh my God. There's one word he said. He said he will ask PM to send Biafra Liberation Army. He came out. It seems a couple of days he made that after making that statement is when we heard the news broke out that Finnish authority or Finnish police called PM for questioning. A couple of days after he made that useless video. When I watched that video, I say, who is this? Why is this man? Does it mean this man not have common sense? So this man he's just aged for nothing. There's a video he made that time. I don't know. He said he will call Biafra Liberation Army to do one or I don't really understand. Couple of days after he made that video, we heard that PM was called for questioning. This same man have come out again. Look at what he's saying about Butuzo and co. Now, this man, I'm asking you, don't you have a son? Since you say they swallow this one, they believe in juju, they are this one. Is it the people they want to send to abroad for training? From the information we gathered, we discovered that this recruitment, Chika is spearheading for Ngozi Orabeze. You are aware of it. You are aware of it. I don't want to call, with time I'll call the location. You are aware of it. Yeah, this thing you said here, you made a revelation. Okay, maybe Ngozi said after recruiting those guys, they will send them abroad to train them. Is that something is fishy? Because this is audio, you review some things. You reviewed some things because you said, is that how these guys will be sent abroad for training? That means maybe this is the format that Ngozi came with to convince people that will join them in this recruitment, that after the recruitment, they will send them abroad for training. Well, with time, as you guys are talking on this media, we'll be connecting the dots. We will be connecting the dots. Look at what elderly man is saying. I'm asking you, don't you have a son? Why can't you bring out your son to lead? Since Butuzo and his subjects or his troops are not doing it right, why can't you bring your son? Let your son lead. At least send your son abroad to obtain that training, to come down to Biafra land on ground zero to lead the liberation. At least it will enter a history that your son partook or partake in the fight for Biafra restoration. Don't you have a son? Don't you have a son? In this, you said, oh, n'afọ ekwuro na-egbu okenye, mana ekwu anọ na-egbu nwata. Look at what we are saying. You are another dangerous human being. You are another dangerous human being that I'm asking myself, how do you sleep? Because you cannot tell me at your age, Ngozi will call you and tell you jargons. You cannot do plus and minus to know the one that is true and the one that is false. Ndị Igbo tiri si na nwoke nwaanyị na-egbula ọja na-akwụ aja ndị mmụọ. Nekwe ka ị na-akwụ aja ndị mmụọ. Nekwe ka ị na-akwụ aja ndị mmụọ. Because no nwaanyị na-egburu gị ọja. Ngozi na-egburu gị ọja. For people who don't understand English, they said, any man, that woman is blowing flute, you know flute, that man will go as far as going to the den of the spirits. Any man that woman is blowing flute for will go as far as going into the dens of the spirit, forgetting that the dance of the spirit is not an ordinary dance. The dance of the spirit. How do you sleep at your age and you claim to be a custodian of our culture? You are here lying. That is why our tradition, our culture, our moral value, they are all bastardized, courtesy of people like you, people who cannot speak truth. Now, you made a video before that Sonia Parawa, Pastor Vam Ogenkeri were arrested by Interpol. And I'm asking you here, that thing you said that you are calling on Biafrans, All those things you said, are they true? Izogen Kere, Chamaka Jere, Pastor Vam Vam Vam, and Soria Barawa, were they actually arrested by Interpol, as you said? Why are you deceiving our people? Why are you just intentionally lying to our people? And you will come and present yourself as a Zendibo. Does it mean that why are you bastardizing our culture? Why are you castigating and downgrading our culture? Why? Why are you lying to our people? I'm asking you. I'm asking you. No wonder our culture are no longer valued. The other time we saw a video where Abuja regime security agents were maltreating our masquerade. Maltreating our masquerade. We saw how SND Bonajawa Estate, just because of he made a speech, was arrested. People have said what's more inflammatory than what he said. They are walking freely. He just said what normal everybody can say. They arrested him, incarcerated him for almost 2 years. They just released him. Was it last week or last 2 weeks? Since 2023. People like you caused the reason why, or responsible for the reason why our culture are no longer respected and valued. Just listen to yourself. You've come out again. He said it's only you and the epilepsy guy or the Remigius. You're the only one talking. What are you talking? Lying and blackmailing people. And you call yourself an elderly man. Before, elderly people, when we were growing up, the first thing they taught us is to be honest, be truthful all the time. Even when you do something that is wrong, they will discipline you to speak the truth. Irrespective of that thing you've done, is honest, speak that truth. But these days, we see our parents, people who assume to be our parents, we see elderly people lying. These days, we see elderly people lying. And this is not our culture. This is not our moral value. This is not our moral value because we see elders as people, as saints. When we are growing up, we see them as people who are always honest. It sounds somehow to hear that this elderly person, they caught him where he or she is lying. You'll be asking yourself, so this man is lying. But right, this generation, people like you, not only that you are lying in private, you are lying publicly. The whole world, you are lying. Pastor Van 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 Ogenkere, they were arrested by Interpol because they paid Ogenkere some amount of money. Whereas you know, if at all you don't know, at your age, somebody called you and tell you, look, they pay some amount of money. Not that you are in Biafra land. At least you've traveled. You know what money is all about. You know the value of money. You know what is obtainable. You know the kind of banking system that we have today. that when huge amount of money is transferred from one bank to another, that before the bank will step it down to the person's account, they will call that person for questioning. At least you've traveled, you are sort of like a civilized person. Not everything that you will accept. What average people or average man or woman accepts in Biafra land who have not traveled is not what you will accept. You will first of all check the possibility. You check if there is truth or fact in what the person is telling you. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that our elderly people are the ones lying now. We, the children, are the ones now correcting them, telling them they are lying. Whereas the reverse ought to be the case. The reverse ought to be the case. Imagine I'm the one telling you now that you are lying. I so much believe maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll be your children's age mate. And the one telling you that you are lying. Whereas it ought to be you telling me that I'm lying, correcting me. I'm the one correcting you, not chastising you, telling you that you are telling our people lies. How the mighty has fallen. How our moral value have just decayed. It's unfortunate. Genuine Biafrans, if you come across this video, please like and share, subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Each time I draw this video, you will be the first to get a notification and watch the video. I greet you all. Peace and love.